Hello everyone, this is Maffuman coming at you with a Starcraft Star Battle. This is a 6-on-6 shipbuilding action game starring Anna Ball as a battle cruiser, starts off with some missiles, Space Marine with the explosive charge on his dreadnought, Mito, the Overlord who went for a Mutalisk build, looks like Bulldozer, starts off with a Leviathan with some Locusts to farm and infield upgrades. War on Peace is a very missile-intensive frigate. Very nice range on those. We got Ghetto SC coming in as a Arbiter with Electromagnetic Storm. RIP starting off the Arbiter without Electromagnetic Storm. Just went for some nice farming lasers. Demonize being pushed back with his battle cruiser. And Space Marine, 1X'd the Raven, who what's it called, is being pushed back as well. He is probably going to make it back, but he did have the entire team pushed back by Space Marine. Space Marine is going to retreat a little bit. He only has a RIP, the Arbiter pushing him back, but you know, hey, stop pushing our buddy back. 1X, you're a shield tank, you're a shield restorer, don't have any shields to restore. Molo, you are a actual shield tank. He comes in, he has some kind of went for like a combination Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, went for some missiles, went for some lasers, went for some shields, kind of an everything and all. Down here in the deep blue sea, we have Space Marine being pushed back. He probably will make it back to base unless there's another storm or something. Oh, good explosive charge just hit. Yeah, he's going to make it back to base. But he went for the explosive charge, so he doesn't have this regular shields or armor that most dreadnoughts will have. I probably missed some action going on. Ooh, we've got the person with the most weirdest name to say. I got Ekvar Rach. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense. Ekvar Rach. He was farming. He is going to come in and save the day with some acid spores, which are upgraded, doing 200 in one nice little bloop. Pushing War on Peace back. He doesn't have any armor, and even if he did, wouldn't matter. 200 damage is a whole bunch to be shot at once. Yo-Yo XYZ having to move on over there instead. We have a farming Leviathan back at the blue side base, and as the red team is officially pulling out, we're going to look at him. Bulldozer. He started off with a farming build. He went and he upgraded his armor, because he's a kind of meat tank, so any thickness you can add to your meat is probably good. He has to kind of get out of there. The entire red side's right there, so he's like, I'm just gonna retreat. Don't mind me, just farming a little bit, you know what I mean? But they're not leaving him alone. They're gonna push him back a little bit. He's kind of back and forth, going back. The blue side. Okay, the red side is going to storm him. They're going to kind of say, hey, stop farming at our base, but they can't really attack him too much. They have three support ships, a tank, a kind of specialist attack ship, and a battle cruiser to round out the middle damage, as opposed to the no tanks, or sorry, the two tanks right on the blue side, the two missile boats, the one extra pointy missile boat, and the one damage intensive support who just got off a very nice plague right there. Let's see. So the red side's pushing back. They were able to push initially, but were not able to stay up there very long, because the blue side has basically been staying, farming. The differential right there in farm is mostly due to Bulldozer farming back at base this whole time, and also the fact that red side didn't stay at base all too long. In fact, they're all right now healing. Let's see, Yo-Yo XYZ checking out. Ghetto SC might have been trying to sneak around for a warp trick or something like that. Yo-Yo XYZ sent out his TAC fighters to say, I'm on to you, buddy. Can't do that around here. But he actually can't, go very much further. There is still the base, full health. Let's see. Just around Bulldozer, there are Space Marines, explosive charge. They only cost 50, and they last for a total of 30 seconds in game, which is a pretty long time. and their area denial, and boom, works on Rip right there. Let's see. Ekvar Ranch, Rock, pushing up. He has the missiles. There's also a secret missile, which Plague. The secret missile, come on. Maybe may have whiffed. Yeah, I guess it timed out. Or it hit him. That might have hit him. There we go. There's a storm, which definitely hit him. There's another secret missile to try to hit him again. Now, they could basically just rely on their burst damage. Rip is also going for the explosive, the electromagnetic storms right now. That's 2 Arbiters with electromagnetic storms. Now, Arbiters are support ships. We were talking about how that's, an advantage. Well, you can recharge shields, but, Ekvar Ranch doesn't particularly make a difference. So they're going for a higher damage ability, like, electromagnetic storm to kind of like put some pain on the blue side, which otherwise would just have an overwhelming amount of sustained damage through their missiles, through their lasers and all that. So kind of like sacrificing a little bit sacrificing a little bit of other advanced abilities you can do to get electromagnetic storm. Also helps out with farming. But the red side is staying up in base, and they are trying to farm as much as they can. The differential is pretty much even now because they've been attacking, and the blue side's been retreating. Oh, and a ball warping back. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Oh, they're all. We got a warp trick coming in. Bulldozer was back there farming. Space Marine is already ready to the party. Red side is surrounded. What are they gonna do? They're gonna be able to make it back. They could. Space Marine probably going to set up a bunch of explosive charges just for them. There's already one. Oh, what next? Goes for the suicide seeker, and a ball has to be pushed back. Get OC was shot by a energy blast, and Rip is quite hurt. 1X is being attacked by the. By Space Marine. If he gets off another explosive charge, that could take him out, and hey, he stopped. He stopped. Wait, he could have made it back to base if he had just not stopped, and, RIP was taken out. The Arbiter was taken out. Ghetto OC went back to save, the Raven, and now he's kind of using his limited energy to push with Demon Eyes, as well, who just wants for some missiles, and, there's a Yamato hitting Demon Eyes right there between the eyes, actually as he was retreating. Other eye right there. We got Molo, the shield tank, plagued and out of shields, really has to get back to base. The blue side was able to pick up one Arbiter, which is a great pickup in their warp trick right there. And now they're just sitting there and farming. They're not going to push too far crazily. You can only heal 2 at a time at the command center for the red side, so they're just kind of like sitting there, swing and a miss on the plague though. Not that it's a game changer if he gets it or not, but it is it does affect them. It kind of you swing and a miss there. The missile will chase for about 15 seconds, but times out right there. Yo-Yo XYZ has enough speed. Feedback takes out the ability to Yamato for a little bit. Ghetto SC gets hit by the ion cannon. Shibolo gets hit by a plague. War on Peace is still hurting. He went for the ion cannon, so he didn't put money into enough speed. He only has 1.71. He is able to push back because he had the support of his friends though. The blue side kind of all gathered around, Water Buffalo defending themselves in the Serengeti. Yo-Yo XYZ, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Maybe he sacrificed himself so his entire team could get back. I'm gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe that right now. He didn't just make a bad turn. He's fine. He's not gonna come back though. Ekvar Ranch was able to kill him. The beautiful Guardian over there. And there's no respawn in this game. Bulldozer still farming, able to really just be left alone to his own devices for a little while, he was able to put a lot of money into his health, having 19,500 right now, and a lot of armor, 11 upgrades, so 28 armor total, reducing the damage of something like longbow missiles from 81 to whatever 81 minus 28 is. We got him being feedback though, always a good idea, even though he doesn't have any abilities right now. The feedback was just there to do some damage, doing 5. Let's see. Yeah, for every energy point drained. War and Peace, pushing it back with his missiles. He really went for a his own role. His role is the missile boat. He's gonna have lots of missiles. His role is to do damage. He has lots of damage in the ion cannon. He should probably worry about upgrading his lasers just a little bit. They're at the 3-shot range. You want to try to stay in the 2 as much as possible, because things like this, the Archangels can do extra damage. The Scouts and the Vikings are also not being killed in 1 shot. They're being killed in 3. Slowing down how much money he's going to be able to make. He wants these cool abilities. He just has to also not be broke. Ekfar Rosh, staying around where the Sky Furies are to try to protect him. He throws up his own defensive Darkstorm right now because the Tempests from the blue side were coming in from the top. Beautiful, beautiful ion cannon. Hitting the shield guy. Ion cannon does extra damage versus shields. 2,000 plus 1,500 versus shields. And hey, you know what Molo's got? A whole bunch of shields. Demonize, pushing back Space Marine, but Space Marine was being protected by War and Peace. War and Peace doesn't have very much health, but does use his ion cannon to make up the differential. And looks like Demonize probably upgraded what's it called? The battle cruiser Biosteel. Probably did. Let's see. Bulldozer, because he was left to his own devices, he went back and got a bunch of installations. He actually had to go back to base to do so, and I'm glad he did. He now has Corruption, he now has Rapid Regeneration, and he now has Acid Spray. 3 fantastic abilities. You know, the Acid Spray does reduces armor. The Rapid Regeneration heals him. He doesn't have the ability to have his shields healed by anybody except himself. He only had and Corruption does extra damage. Boom. Got the shot off on him with the Acid Spray. Doesn't do very much upfront damage, but also reduces armor. Ekfar Rosh, going in, I think he went for the Scourge. Annabelle is in trouble, but they didn't have enough follow through with that. But the team did split up, so Bulldozer went his own separate way. Let's see. Annabelle was a little bit too hurt to attack. Space Marine is being pushed right now. He does have enough energy for explosive charge. Probably puts him down right there. And good reaction time. Didn't want to run into them, and does anyway. Okay. The red side, there's a ping back here because we see Bulldozer still basically farming. This has been this entire game a 6 versus 5 scenario, or 5 versus 4 scenario, because Bulldozer is just back there farming, and that makes sense. He's a Leviathan. Leviathans have that ability to in-flight upgrade. It's a unique ability. They want to do it, and there's actually not very much the red side can do alone, but together maybe perhaps he did get his energy drain. Now it makes a bunch of difference because he can't use very many fancy abilities. Ekfar Rosh going into the Scourge missiles. The secret missiles as well hits him as well. The Demonized Betrayal Nuke. He hit the Bulldozer, but he also hit 1x. He also hit Molo. He also hit his friends. War on Peace jumps in, takes out 1x right there. Bulldozer trying to heal. He does have 3,000 life. He might actually come back. Everybody's coming back in the last couple seconds. Bulldozer, Demonized boinging on the rocks. Ekfar Rosh having his Scourge having to go around. Bulldozer doesn't get taken out. He has 800 life. Demonized also being attacked. Ekfar Rosh, he does his damage going forward, not going backwards, so he's getting plagued as well. Kenny doesn't even have room for a Darkstorm. The Darkstorm could save him, but he's taken out by Mito with the Psy Blast. We got Demonized trying to retreat. He's also hit by Mito's Psy Blast. There's a feedback on the Space Marine. Molo is about to get Yamatoed. Boom. 2 people taken out in 1 second. Demonized by Mito. Molo by War on Peace. Who's left? Get OSC. Get OSC's trying to run away from everybody who's attacking. Yes, Space Marine was hurt, but you know, hurt isn't dead. Hurt's a little bit better than dead sometimes. Woo, we gotta breathe a little bit. We got We got him. He has just feedback, but now he doesn't have any teammates. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we saw what happens here is Nuke has an area of effect, and the area of effect also affects your allies. So it was a great idea to hit the bulldozer, but bulldozer is a biological unit, and although he has a bunch of health, and yes, you totally want to take out 6,000 of his 21,000 life with a nuke. You also have to be wary of where your allies are, because the splash damage hits your allies, and the reciprocal effects of the nuke itself, the blackout, save the levy right there. So now, Kiddo C is kind of going around. I think he's trying to just like hide, maybe a little bit. Saying, I can't win, that was a good warp, and it totally was. But the blue side's not being, too reckless here. They're still going to try to take out the battle station. They're still going to try to farm. They're not going to fall for any type of insane, 5 versus 1 comeback with an arbiter. Let's see. So they are just farming. Kiddo C, where is he going? He's going around the side. The Tempests are hitting the battle station, and Space Marines coming in to just chainsaw things down as well. And now they're taking out both battle stations. Will Ghetto C have any room to survive? I'm gonna wager no. I'm gonna wager no that a Arbiter can't come back from a 1 versus 5 crazy situation. And he's going in for the Leroy Jenkins. And this is going to be a good game. This was a kind of quick one. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So I don't only cast games that I've played. I'm also down to cast games if you want to send me them at MaffumanCasting@gmail.com. I'll include a link down below. I hope you guys liked. Press like, press subscribe. We are doing StarCraft Star Battle all the time.